Hi everyone, it's Shari Carroll for SimonsSaysStamp.com with a color coordinates recipe card for you. This is basically inspired by my living room and it's my go-to colors. Absolutely love them. The card I created uses a lot of the grays and then a punch of the blues just to add a splash of color. I've done some die cutting and I wanted to show you how I get the ring, and with these new dies you get that stitch mark on both sides of the ring, and I've already have an idea how I want to lay my card out. But what I like to do with these dies is I have it on a post-it note type paper and I go ahead and place the dies together, and then I can grab my paper and go ahead and just stick the post-it note right to the cardstock and then run it through my die cut machine. When I'm done die cutting I get two pieces. My card base is whitening a cardstock and I've done a top folding card using my scoreboard. And I'm going to be doing some stamping and I'll be using a lot of these rings that are in the Presents and Ornament stamp set. It doesn't have to be a Christmas card to use some of these Christmas images. So I'm starting off with smoke ink and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that onto scrap paper, make sure I get a good image, and then I'll kind of eyeball where I want this image to be, move my little circles out of the way, and go ahead and start stamping some of the background images. I've stamped a few of the rings with sea glass, and here I'm adding this little circle star with fog ink. And at this point I'm just going randomly and not worrying about where my die cut circles will sit. I've adhered my circles to my card. I've used my tape runner for the big rings, and then I've used some foam dots for these little circles to have everything pop up. And next I'll be placing my thanks that I've die cut from some slate cardstock. To adhere my thanks in place, I'll be using my two-way glue pen, and this is my glue of choice for these tiny little delicate dies. And I just put a few dots around where I think it's going to hit some of the paper. And once I have enough glue on the back of that, I'll go ahead and put this right onto my card, and it sits on those other die cuts. To finish my card off, I've added a few sequins secured with some glossy accents, and I also added a bow from some white and silver twine. I hope I've given you some inspiration for our color coordinates, and thanks for watching.